everyone, welcome back to the podcast. It was raining a lot today, so it's not that funny. That's why I'm recording it in the afternoon, because in the morning it was really cloudy. So like, I'm just gonna wait to see if it becomes brighter. You know, that's why I'm outside. I'm also outside because my sister's home and she's watching her TV show and I didn't want that in the background. So yeah, I'm also wearing my dressing gown because I couldn't be bothered opening my cupboard because I had all like the stuff on that was on my bed in front of my cupboard, so I couldn't be bothered opening my cupboard, and my dressing gown was already out, so that's why I'm wearing my dressing gown. I probably need to wash it. I don't know what the last time I washed it was, but yeah. So I'm also very tired at the moment. Like, me and my sister were just watching a movie and I was like slowly falling asleep, and then I'm like, oh, I could have a nap, but then I'm like, no, I gotta go and record my podcast because yeah, I'm doing it every week, okay? I'm not taking a week off unless it's the month break. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing me every week except for a month every, so I'm gonna do 2 months of content and then I'm gonna have a break. So July, August, then September is my break. So yeah, you won't be seeing me. But I'll still be doing my weekly affirmations. I hope you guys are liking them. I've really been liking the affirmation decks that I've been finding. I feel like they're really good affirmations and reminders. So yeah, just let me know like if you're liking them. Like, you can comment in the comments of the video, or you can just send me a voice message and I can listen to your feedback. You know, when you're like really like procrastinating and you're like trying to find an excuse to not do something. That was kind of me with this podcast, like doing it today. I'm like, I can do it tomorrow, but then I had work and I'm like, nah, I'll put it off again for another day. So I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna get it out of the way. Like, I love doing it and everything, it's just that I was really tired. I'm like, do I sleep or do I do the podcast? I'm like, I'm gonna do the podcast because I don't want to let you guys down. So yeah, my sister and I, we went shopping yesterday because at Typo, if you don't know what Typo is, it's a stationery shop and it's like all about confidence, body positivity, stuff like that. Like, they got really cool like notebooks and stuff with really badass quotes and stuff on the front cover. Got some really cool pens, like socks. Yeah, I got heaps of socks from there. So they had a Barbie collection come out, like everyone's doing a collab with Barbie. So yeah, they had a Barbie collab. So they had a couple of things. So one of the things I wanted was a smoothie cup, so like a cup with a straw, and a tin of socks, which like had 5 pairs of socks, Barbie socks. So they didn't have them at the store that I went to yesterday. So everyone that works there that I've interacted with, because I've been there heaps of times, they have been so nice. There has never been anyone that's been like, you know, in a bad mood or like in an alright mood. They're always really happy, always very nice. So yeah, so I went up to the lady and I said, oh, do you have any more of the smoothie cups? So, oh yeah, we have these ones, and they were just a smoothie cup with the Barbie land on it, like written on it. It was plain blue Barbie land, and I'm like, do you have the one with like the Barbie all over it? Because I wanted the one with that was plain blue, but it had the Barbie, like the word Barbie, all around, like all over the cup. So I know we don't have them, but I can check if like they have them at the warehouse. And I'm like, yeah. Okay, so it's free delivery. I have to wait 1 to 2 weeks for that to come. I'm so excited. And I also got the tin of socks as well because I didn't have them there. So I have something to look forward to. Okay, something to look forward to, like coming in the mail. I can't wait to get my cup. I'm gonna take it to work, fill it up with water. When I first went there, okay, I was like, Like, I've walked past there a couple times. I'm like, no, I don't know if I like it. And then I actually went in there. Like, my other go-to stationery shop before Typo was Smiggle. I'm pretty sure you guys all know what Smiggle is. It's more like for kids. You have like Smiggle, which is for tweens, like pre-teens, and then you have Typo, which is like for teenagers and stuff. So yeah, Typo is like fun for adults as well. Yeah, it's a very great stationery shop. You should go there one time if you haven't been. And I'm going to be seeing the Barbie movie next week, so I'm very excited for that. I'm not going to tell you guys what happens in the movie because I don't want to spoil it, but I'm just going to say, yeah, it was a good movie. Yeah, I really liked it. I also got this really cute outfit yesterday. So it's pink shorts and a button up, long button up pink shirt. So I'm gonna wear that in like a outfit. And yeah, like, you're like, oh, it's winter, why are you wearing shorts? Because I don't know, like, I walked like 10 minutes up the road and this morning, and it got so hot so quickly. The reason why I'm wearing my dressing gown now is because I don't want to get sick, because I am outside. So yeah, it was so hot. I'm like, it's not winter, it doesn't feel like winter. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start wearing shorts when it gets really cool. I'll wear long pants again. It's just that I feel really gross if I'm too like layered up when I don't need to be. I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense? So yeah, I just feel really gross if I'm walking and I get really hot. So yeah, wear something that makes you comfortable, okay? Oh, speaking of that, speaking of wear what you want, like wear what makes you happy, wear what makes you comfortable. So I found this post on Facebook and I shared it. It was so funny. Like, I found it so funny. So okay, so there's this fit girl and this chubby girl, and so the fit girl says to the chubby girl, do you really think you can pull those clothes off? Because the chubby girl is wearing shorts and a crop top, and she's like, and then she also says, what with your body type and all. And then the chubby girl says to the fit girl, oh no, I can't pull this off. That's why I get your boyfriend to pull it off for me. And then there's a photo of her giving the finger to her. It was funny because I'm like, yeah, you go, girl. Like, it's not more the fact that, like, I know it's kind of not funny because she's saying that your boyfriend's cheating on you with me. No, she could be joking about that, but like, it's more funny because of the comeback. Yeah, I'm like, you go, girl. Like, you don't let anyone bring you down, okay? Yeah, so that's why I found it funny. So I put out a YouTube video where I like showed you guys what some affordable snacks would be, like if you were on a budget, or like you didn't have like a lot of money to buy high-end snacks. I like put a video out to show you guys what affordable snacks there are out there and what ones I get. And I also showed you guys my protein favorites, like what I eat to get more protein into my diet. And one of the comments was, WTF is this? Like, what the is this? And I'm like, I was gonna respond and be like, I was just gonna put in the title of the video, which was like affordable snack haul plus my protein favorites. I think that's what it's called. And yeah, I was gonna comment that just to be like a smart ass. I was gonna say a video, and then I was like, I'm probably gonna respond and say, what the is this comment? But then I'm like, no, I'm just gonna delete the comment and not give them the satisfaction, because I know they want a response from me. I know they want me to know they saw their comment. They wanted me to respond, to retaliate in some way. I didn't give it to them. I just deleted the comment. I'm like, you're not getting to me. Like, yeah. So yeah, if you get negative comments on things, okay, I think I've spoken about this in the past, that people are jealous, okay? They're jealous that they are just so lazy or not motivated enough to go and do what you're doing. So me putting that video up there, this person, okay, I should have clicked on their friggin' profile and seen how many videos they had posted and stuff like that. So yeah, don't get too worked up about it. Don't care too much about what they say. Just focus on the positive comments, okay? Because they're the people that actually care. They actually like support you, okay? Yes, haters are great because they push you to do better, okay? And also your fans, your supporters do as well. You putting that comment out there, you took time out of your day to post that comment. You know, it's like so just doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, don't get too worked up about it. Keep doing you, and yeah, don't care about it. I did another task in my self-care journal. So it was a quiz, and I have to pick between absolutely, sometimes, or not really. So I'm going to go through my answers and why I picked the responses. I'm going to go through the questions or the statements, the statements, and go through why I picked the answers that I picked. So the first one is, I spend time with people who make me happy. I put sometimes, because sometimes I feel like I don't always spend time with people that make me happy. Sometimes you can't really control who you spend your time with, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Number 2 is, I am kind to myself and give myself positive affirmations. I put absolutely for this one because me doing the weekly affirmations for you guys also helps me, because it helps me remember things. It helps me remind myself that I have self-worth, I love myself, stuff like that, okay? So yeah, I believe I absolutely am kind and give myself positive affirmations. So number 3 is, I get enough sleep. And I put sometimes because I don't know if I do get enough sleep, if I'm just, because I do have low iron, so I think that's why I'm tired all the time. But I feel like I could get a little bit more sleep. I have to stop waking up early even on my days off. So yeah, I believe that I could get more sleep. Okay, so number 4 is, I eat to nourish my body and my mind. So I put sometimes for this because I do like eating a lot of junk food, so I don't think that's really nourishing my body and my mind. But me eating that junk food because I like it so much could be nourishing my mind because it makes me happy. So like, that was like, I don't know, okay? So that's sometimes, because it's not absolutely, and it's also not really. So I put sometimes. So number 5 is, I regularly exercise, do a fun physical activity. So I put absolutely because I exercise every night. And if I'm not like on Sunday, I didn't exercise. That's because no one was watching like a movie with my sister, and I'm like, that's making her sad, so I'm gonna go watch a movie with her. So I just gave up working out that night. So, but during the day, I was on my feet all day. So yes, I absolutely do exercise. So I put absolutely for that one. Number 6 is, I have quiet moments where I let my nervous system relax. So number 6, I put absolutely because I believe me doing this podcast, I can relax because I can let everything out, you know. I can sit down, like I can be wearing whatever I want, and yeah, like I'm happy. So, and also I have baths often where I can just like sit and think. I also like play Candy Crush, watch my TV show, or watch YouTube. So yeah, those are ways to relax. So number 7 is, I make time to be with my thoughts and self-reflect. I sometimes do this, like I don't do it often, okay? That's another one where I'm like, I absolutely don't do it, and I don't not really do it. So yeah, I just put sometimes because sometimes I do sit back and think about stuff, maybe too much because I am a bit of an overthinker. Okay, so yeah. Number 8 is I take time to express my thoughts or feelings or have a creative outlet. Yes, so I do express my thoughts, my feelings, and I don't do it all the time. Sometimes I just like sit back and I don't say anything because I don't want to get judged. And yeah, that's another one where I'm like, it has to be in the middle. So number 9 is I say no to extra responsibilities when my plate is already full. So I put sometimes for this because I feel like I sometimes say no, and then sometimes I say yes because I want to please people, or like I don't want to be made out to be a bitch. So like if I had like my job to do but then someone wanted me to help them, sometimes I would say I'm so busy here, sorry, I can't do that. And sometimes I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do it for you, because I don't want to be like, I don't want to be mad at that. I only care about myself. I only want to get my job done. So yeah, that's why I put sometimes. Number 10 is I allow myself to show emotions, and I put absolutely because I just need to show people how I feel, okay? So if something's getting to me, I have to show you that it's getting to me, because I don't want you to walk all over me. I just want you to know the truth of how I feel. So that's why I put absolutely for that one. Number 11 is, this one is an absolutely because it says, I spend time with my pets. Like, I love my dog, okay? I spend a lot of time with him. So, yeah. I just thought, when I saw that one, I'm like, yeah, I'm ticking absolutely. Okay, number 12 is, I make time to do responsible things like creating a budget or studying. This is a sometimes because I feel like I don't really need to create a budget because I don't have my own house. Like, I'm pretty financially stable, so I don't really think I needed to create a budget or studying, but I know what it's meaning. It's meaning like responsible things, as in like thinking about your future. I put sometimes because it's like kind of 50-50 with me doing like things that are fun, and then there's not like fun, like me watching movies and stuff like that, and then me doing YouTube and my podcast. So I put sometimes because I try to do 50-50, okay, because I don't want to, it was another one where I had to be in the middle, so it wasn't an absolutely or a not really. So the 13 is I take time to organize my life. So this is another one where I'm like, it's sometimes, it's kind of like the last question. Number 14 is I spend time with people I love and care about. And I said absolutely, like I love spending time with my sister. We go shopping a lot. I love spending time with my mom. We go out for lunch a lot. I just love spending time with my family and my friends. Okay, so yeah, that's why I put it as absolutely. This one was like one where I put not really. So it is I regularly unplug from social media. So I don't do that at all, I don't reckon. I did, however, have that break where I didn't post YouTube or podcast episodes, but I still went on Instagram and stuff. Maybe when I have that break, right, I'm just not going to go on social media at all. That's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm not going to go on social media. Okay, so then I can tick absolutely, because I feel like having a month off would be absolutely regular. You know what I mean? Like 2 months of social media, then 1 month off. I feel like that's a good ratio, if you know what I mean. Especially when I'm trying to like build on social media, but I still get to have a break from, it's kind of like a job, so it's like work, having a break from work. I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, so number 16 is I feel connected to a community, and I put not really. I think it's because I'm not like involved in any clubs or anything, or like I could change that to sometimes, because I feel like as at my workplace I feel like a community there, so I could change that to sometimes, but I put not really because I thought it meant like clubs and stuff, like social clubs, stuff like that. So yeah, that is what I put for that one. And number 17 is I make time for myself to complete necessary tasks. I put absolutely, because I do, like, I have a routine where I do my TikToks one day off from work and then do my podcast and YouTube on the other day. So I feel like I do make time, so I put absolutely for that one. Number 18 is I take time to chat and get to know others in my community, and I put not really, because I don't really get out. Like, I do get out, it's just that I don't really talk to people outside of my family and friends. Hope that makes sense. So that's why I put not really for that one. The next one is 19 is I set boundaries in my relationships with my partner, family and friends. Yes, I do, because I feel like you need privacy. I feel like you just need to do what's best for you. So that's why I put absolutely for that one, because I do that a lot. I'm like, I need to do something about this because I just need a break or something like that. So that's why I put absolutely for that one. Number 20 is when necessary I can say no without feeling guilty, and I put sometimes. This is the same thing about I say no to extra responsibilities when my plate is already full. Sometimes I feel guilty when I say no, sometimes I don't, because I've just had enough of saying yes all the time. So yeah, I put sometimes for that one. Next one I put absolutely, which is I strive for balance between work, family, relationships, play and relaxation. So that's what I was talking about. I was talking about 50-50 for like leisure, like watching movies, stuff like that, and then YouTube, work, and my podcast. So yeah, that's what I said for question 12, and I put absolutely because I do strive to balance, because I believe that work-life balance is a very important thing. So yeah, that's why I put absolutely. Number 22 is I do something each week that gives me a sense of joy. Yes, absolutely. Like me either going shopping or watching a movie or just something that makes me happy, something that makes me smile. Yes, I do that at least once a week. So number 23, I visualize my dreams and goals regularly. I do this a lot, so I put absolutely for that, because I believe that if I don't visualize my dreams and goals regularly, I'll forget what I'm striving for, and then basically I'm back to square one because I won't be as motivated. Yeah. Number 24 is I make space to laugh or play without judgment. Like this question, this statement is what I thought it meant was like I make space to laugh or play without judgment. So like if someone else doesn't feel like laughing or playing, I'm not going to sit back and not do those things because they're not. So I do that. I absolutely do that. Like if someone else is having a good time, I'm not going to let them, you know, let me not have a good time. You know what I mean? And also like I'm gonna laugh and play when I want to. And the last one is I am aware of what my passions are and how I can fit them into my life. And I said absolutely. Like I fit my YouTube, so it's my passion, YouTube, my podcast, working out, stuff like that, skincare routine. Yes, I am aware of how I can fit them into my life, so I put absolutely for that one. So those are my responses. If you guys just want to see what you rate yourself, just listen back to like this, skip through and write down the questions and then put absolutely sometimes and not really. And it also says take note of your answers, particularly where you have ticked not really or sometimes. This provides you with areas to focus on as you work through this journal. So just send me a voice message and be like, these are the ones I scored, not really, these are the ones I scored sometimes, and then you can kind of summarize what you're going to do with them. You don't have to do that, but like, I'll be really happy to hear your responses, and yeah, I can probably I'll put them in the episode, and I can give you guys some feedback and like say, yes, that's a great idea of how you can improve in that area. So yeah, I feel like we all have to improve one way or another in our life, and like, yeah, stuff like that. So yeah. I have your discussion question for this week. So this is the third week we've been doing this, and you can also send me in voice messages of your responses, and then I can have them on the podcast, and yeah, I can be like, oh yeah, that's a really good idea, like, I didn't think of that. Okay, so the discussion question for this week is, you are about to launch an eco-friendly tea range. You have been exploring all kinds of packaging options, but it seems that you may have to jeopardize the freshness / shelf life of the tea if you were to go for eco-friendly packaging. What do you do? So what I would do is I would write down like the benefits and disadvantages of the different types of packaging options. Okay, so you have an eco-friendly tea range. So when I hear that, I just feel like it's the tea leaves that are going to be eco-friendly, but I also think that it means the packaging also. So if you want it to be eco-friendly, choose an eco-friendly packaging, because that's what people are going to want. Okay, that's what majority of people are going to want to buy, because it's eco-friendly, it's not gonna harm the environment. So what I'd say is, just because everything has a best before date on it, just put the best before date on it, like, so then people know the best before date and nothing can happen to you. Okay, so yeah, that's what I do. I just say, we're gonna go with an eco-friendly packaging. I'm gonna put the best before / use by date, or both, on the packaging, and then people are gonna know, and then yeah, they can't say that I didn't put the best before or use by date on it. Also, it might affect the freshness. So I don't know how, like, if you use, say, paper bag for the tea, I don't see how you could, or like a paper box or something like that, I don't see how that could jeopardize. It says you may have to jeopardize the freshness. And I don't know how that would jeopardize the freshness, but again, okay, you have the best before date / use by date, so no one can really say, oh, I thought it was going to last longer, like, why doesn't it last as long as I thought? Because it's got it on the box. So this is like another thing. Just say you had bread in like a paper bag, okay? You know how sometimes you go to the bakery and they've already got the bread in the bag? Yeah, so this is the same thing. The bread could go stale, something like that, but it would have the use by date. Most of them is like they have to go the same day, so mostly everyone knows that, so they can't really take it home the next, so say it's been out the day before, they can't really, like, and it has on the bag, oh, this was made yesterday, it might be a bit stale. They can't go home and complain because it's got the best before date / use by date on it. So I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm taking it as. Like, this is what I am thinking that the question is saying. Let me know if I am taking it the wrong way, but this is what I get from it. That it's saying that if I pick an eco-friendly packaging, it could jeopardize the freshness / shelf life. So that's what I said, that you can have eco-friendly, you just have to put the best before / use by date so that no one can really say anything about it. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, taking it as. Yeah, I feel like eco-friendly is better than if you were to put it in like a plastic bag or container or something like that. So yeah, I hope you guys are liking these discussion questions. I really like giving you guys my answers. So yeah, that is the episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please rate the podcast. Also follow the podcast on Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts. If you're watching the video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you'll be seeing me next week. Bye!